Right. I've already reacted to this song, but I put the video up, and within about 2 minutes, the first comment, "You reacted to the wrong song, Mark. You should have been reacting to the live video." And then every single one of you did the same thing. Every single comment. No comments about the actual reaction. No comments about the video. "Oh, Mark, yeah, that was some quite insightful stuff you said there. Yeah, let's give us a new appreciation for this song that we like and that." No, none of that. None of that. Just wrong song, dickhead. Right, this is BAND-MAID Domination live. Instantly, her singing is so much better in the live version. Right, here's the problem with the live versions as opposed to the studio versions, right? Studio version was good, right? Very good. Good song. But that has got so much more energy to it. Like, her singing has got a lot more energy. It feels more vital. And I don't think it's a problem with BAND-MAID. I think it's a problem with modern day production on rock albums. It's all too good. It's too good, it's too sanitised, the drums are too crisp, everything you can hear perfectly. It feels fake, almost. In fact, a lot of it probably actually is fake with a lot of modern recording techniques these days. There is a lot of like corner cutting and stuff that's just... And everything's recorded to be pristine. Everything's perfect. There's no mistakes. The best rock album of all time, do not come at me in the comments, this is a fact, is Relationship and Command by At a Drive-In. And that thing sounds live. It sounds like the 5 of them, or 4 of them, I think it's 5, have got into a room and just went crazy. And you feel like you're there listening to it. His vocals are absolutely in your face. Like, there's an anger behind it that you just don't really get these days, I feel. Or at least it's very few and far between. And the thing is with that, right, you can also say about that album that, like, they were not scared to leave in mistakes. Because, for example, if you watch the Rick Beato video on One Arm Scissor, What Makes One Arm Scissor Great, you'll see the guitars are out of tune for that entire song. Yet somehow, when you put it together with all the rest of the music, it is bliss. But anyway, back to my point, the production value of Domination on the album ruins how frenetic and powerful this song actually is. And her singing is sanitised beyond all fucking belief on the album version. Here, it is fantastic. In the previous video, which if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it, it will then inform a lot of what I'm gonna be talking about in this video. I made reference to how I thought this song was pretty good, but the no, hello bit was a little bit kinda childish and immature in the scheme of good lyric writing. One of you guys pointed out the kind of now in retrospect obvious fact that they are a Japanese rock band. They want to sell records outside of Japan, and that's very difficult when your main language is Japan and your main language is Japan. When your main language is Japanese and you're singing in Japanese, some people can get past that and just listen to it for what it is, but a lot of people connect to a song because they connect to the lyrics. If you don't understand Japanese and can't connect to the lyrics, then, you know, you're kind of missing out on what is quite a good band. But at the same time, that then, if they can have like easy call and response sections in their song, it's easier then for like a Western audience to latch onto that and go, okay, the verses, I don't really understand what the hell is going on, but I like this bit. This bit works for me. And then once you've got your hook in there, the rest of it becomes a lot more palatable. It's not that it's immature or cheesy or bad in any way. It's actually quite clever. It's a clever marketing tool. Yes. That was genius. That guitar line is genius. Because it's coming in at such weird times, and if you screw it up even once, it throws off everybody else in the band. You listen to it on the CD and it sounds fine. She's, like I said in the previous video, she's singing a pretty breezy, catchy, simple bit to kind of like get the audience through without really thinking about it too much. But if you strip her vocals out, what you've got is a really complicated piece of intricate kind of music between all the musicians. They're all kind of doing something interesting and slightly different from each other, but it all then kind of ties in. Well, a lot of practice you can get at to work, and it's really cool when you pull it off, but it takes one mistake to throw off every single member of the band, and it's really easily done. Yeah, props to them for pulling that off, especially like just off the back of that guitar solo. It's a crazy bit of playing. But yeah, let's go. Nice. The wee chants for the crowd are making that really, really cool. Also, it's just a cool breakdown. It's weird to hear a band doing that kind of a breakdown when they're not like a really heavy metal band. But yeah, I've also paused it just as the bass solo's kicking in, so we're going to take it back because this bass solo is, if past experience is anything to go by, gonna be fucking nuts. That bass player is an absolute machine. That was a fantastic bass solo with loads of like wee slap bass and like started off with a bit of slap bass and then just went into full on shredding, which was crazy. But then the other thing I noticed when the guitarist was doing her solo, the bass player, in order to keep something interesting happening in the background of that solo, was just doing mental 12 fret slides. I'm like, yeah. You guys don't know this, but you're about to find out. I am a huge fan of a 12 fret slide on the bass. Way back in the day, when I first started the band, and I didn't know how to do anything, which is, you know, I didn't get much better. But way back when I first started, 12 fret slides, they were my go-to. I was like, oh, we've got a wee cool bit. This is all I ever did. Anyway, right. We're getting a drum solo. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. Let's go. You can't go for that drum solo. That double bass, by the way, mental. Then like a 5-second guitar solo, straight into that wee bit. Yes. Nice. Right, I now see why everybody's saying that BAND-MAID are a better live band than they are studio band, because they are. And the thing is, right, they are not a bad studio band by any means. But Jesus Christ, I would actually love to go and see them live. I'd probably lose my shit. Right, okay, here's the thing. So, I've said quite a lot during that song, and my final thoughts on the song are actually no different from my final thoughts on the song in the previous video. So, go and check it out. I do not want comments today telling me that I should have reacted to the official music video rather than the live video, okay? If you do that, I'm banning everyone. See you next time with whatever song I decide.